Now at 9, a police chase ends in a crash, leaving a man injured, the latest on the investigation.
Plus, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo apologizing as sexual misconduct allegations surface. Tonight, his message to New Yorkers.
Coming up in weather, I'm tracking lots of sunshine and warmer temperatures to end the week.
From the heart of Ball State University, live from the Unified Media Newsroom, NewsLink Indiana starts right now.
A man is in the hospital tonight after he led police on a car chase that ended in a crash. Good evening, I'm Annie Keister.
And I'm Joey Moore. Thanks for being with us. NewsLink Indiana's Brittany Dobbins has been following this story all day. Brittany, you talked to someone that got part of the chase on camera?
Yeah, and he told me that he's shocked to say the least, but Indiana State Police say the chase started around 1:30 this afternoon. The driver of the vehicle shot at police and other nearby people, but no one besides the driver was injured.
Well, we had been changing a battery right here in the front of our parking lot.
What a typical day usually looks like for Battery Masters mechanic Kevin Connor until he heard
A red SUV ripped through and went right over our sidewalk.
and following behind, police.
Looked like every cop in Indiana. It felt like at least 50 cop cars, Humvees, any cop car you could think of ripped right through here.
The man led police all throughout Delaware County, causing public safety concerns. Schools in the area did go on lockdown until there was no threat. Indiana State Police did not say whether or not the driver of the vehicle suffers from a self-inflicted gunshot wound or if it's from police.
Like I said, it was a fairly lengthy pursuit going from the county into the city. And there was multiple calls of shots fired.
The chase ended near Minnetrista on Centennial Avenue when the driver crashed. Indiana State Police have taken over the investigation and say officers with the Muncie Police Department and the Delaware County Sheriff's Department are cooperating with detectives from Indiana State Police.
The situation is now secure. The public is now safe.
Now, the condition of the driver is unknown as of right now, but in the meantime, Indiana State Police are asking anyone who has any video or security footage from the crash to send it to them, or you can give them a call at 765-778-2121.
All right, Brittany, thank you. And in your COVID headlines tonight, Ball State is planning to have in-person commencement ceremonies.
President Jeffrey Mearns announced the news in an email to students. The ceremonies will happen at Schumann Stadium to accommodate physical distancing requirements. Students completing graduate school will have their commencement Friday, May 7th. On Saturday, May 8th, all undergraduate degrees will be handed out for spring 2021 grads. The time students get their degrees will be based on their major. All 2020 grads will walk on Sunday, May 15th. Anyone who wants to participate must register before March 29th.
For the second time in less than a week, more Hoosiers will be able to get the COVID vaccine. State leaders announcing today people 50 years old and older can now get the shot. Indiana will have access to the Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines. Officials are urging those eligible to get vaccinated.
What's most important to understand is that all three vaccines are highly effective and successful at preventing hospitalizations and deaths. And those are the results we want to see with any vaccine. Our recommendation to Hoosiers is to get whatever vaccine is available as soon as you are eligible to get it.
The governor says the age requirement to get the vaccine will soon move to 40 years old and above. No word yet on when that could be.
While mask mandates are being lifted, face masks will remain a must at many big businesses in Texas and Mississippi. That's despite the mask mandate being lifted in those states. Many big box retailers and pharmacies will continue to require masks for both customers and employees. The mask rule will also stay at GM's and Toyota's manufacturing facilities. However, grocery stores H-E-B and Albertsons will require masks only for their employees. For customers, masks will be a recommendation. The two states are ditching the mask requirements despite a pushback from health experts and some business advocates.
March 11th marks 1 year since the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic. So much has happened since then, and NewsLink Indiana has been on top of it since the beginning. Join us next Thursday at 9:30, that's 1 week from today, for Coronavirus Pandemic 1 year later. To look back on what's happened, we'll check out the impact the pandemic has had on Delaware County and here on campus, plus a look at how the virus impacted the sports world. You'll get an inside look at how we've covered the pandemic. Again, that's Thursday Thursday, March 11th at 9:30. And we're learning more tonight about the failures surrounding the January 6th attack on the Capitol.
A congressional hearing today revealed there was a 3-hour delay in deploying the National Guard to assist Capitol and D.C. police. The commander of the D.C. National Guard says this is a process that could have taken less than 20 minutes. However, he says he didn't get the authorization for several hours. Today's hearing unfolded as the FBI is warning about a possible plot to breach the Capitol tomorrow. Security is being ramped up around the Capitol, which is still surrounded by fencing, barricades, and police. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is apologizing as 2 women have accused him of sexual harassment. Cuomo says he's embarrassed by the allegations. A former aide says he blocked her from leaving his office and gave her an unwanted kiss on the lips in 2018. His other accuser is a former executive assistant to Cuomo. She told the New York Times that during one of several uncomfortable encounters, Cuomo asked her questions about her sex life during a conversation, the governor saying today he learned an important lesson.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for whatever pain I caused anyone. I never intended it. And I will be the better for this experience.
Cuomo says he has no plans of resigning.
It's 9:06 on this Wednesday evening. Let's talk weather. The United States experienced record cold temperatures in February, while many other parts of the earth hit all-time highs. Data from NOAA shows outside the U.S., record warm temperatures for February outpaced the cold records by more than 4-1. But in the States, more than 3,000 daily record cold temperatures, both minimum and maximum recordings, were set from February 12th to the 17th. Of these, 79 were all-time cold records. Record warm temperatures have been outpacing record cold temperatures by more than 2-1 in recent decades. Now we're heading into March, Joey. Those temperatures for us are right in the middle. We're taking a look at campus, but I wish the viewers could really feel how nice it was out today.
Yeah, it was just incredible out there today.
Let's go ahead and check in with NewsLink Indiana's Maddie Johnson. Maddie, good evening.
Good evening, Annie and Joey. I really hope you guys got a chance to get outside today. It was beautiful out there. We're still sitting in the upper 40s right now, 48 in Muncie, a little bit cooler up to our north, 43 in Fort Wayne, 47 right now in Indianapolis. Taking a look at our current radar, there is absolutely nothing out there but clear skies. We saw plenty of sunshine, and those clearing conditions are going to continue as we head into the overnight. Now, coming up in my full forecast, I'm continuing to track these dry conditions, as well as plenty of sunshine on the way and warmer temperatures as we head into this weekend.
Lending a helping hand still ahead, a new resource center in Muncie who's hoping to help those in a time of need.
Plus, March Madness of a different kind, the contest being held, and how you can choose a winner.
Riding the bus is an easy thing to do. Last year, we carried 60,000 riders from the Ball State area. 50,000 of those were students. Anywhere you want to go, MITS will take you there.
So, I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back. Strengthening Indiana Families is a new family resource center right here in Muncie. Their mission to spread awareness about free services to local families.
On March 20th, the Resource Center will be holding an activity kit pickup with free items and information on activities and events happening in the community.
Hopefully it brings more people to the center so that they know what we're doing here. Inside of our kits, other than just activities, it's important to us to include other stuff that's going on in the community, because again, we're breaking that information barrier. We're increasing that cross-organizational collaboration. So I ask that organizations bring us information, flyers, brochures, for whatever activities they're providing throughout spring break to keep these families busy and doing things together, and those will be included in the kits.
The Resource Center is always open to accepting donations such as food, clothing, diapers, and any product that could be helpful to families in need. Muncie is having their 3rd annual t-shirt tournament. The owner, Andy Schurz, designs the shirts with a little help from his staff. When they began the tournament back in 2019, they only had 16 designs. Now, they have over 40.
What I went for are things that are very specific Muncie things. Things either sometimes from people's childhoods. One of our first design that ever won was our purple hippo design. And what that was a fiberglass hippo that was on McGalliard, advertising a pet store in the 80s and 90s. But for a certain generation of Muncie people who grew up here, it was, when they drove down McGalliard with their parents and they were sitting in the back seat looking out the window, they saw the hippo and they remember that when they were a kid. And so it kind of locks into something a little deeper.
You can check out these t-shirt designs for the contest and more on their website, munciemap.com/tournament. And Dollar Tree will be opening more stores.
Company officials say they plan on opening 400 new locations for Dollar Tree and 200 for Family Dollar. The two chains currently own nearly 16,000 locations in the U.S. Analysts say the pandemic hit retailers hard, causing thousands to shut down. However, many less expensive alternatives, especially dollar stores, are thriving as consumers look for cheaper purchases. Dollar Tree says sales rose nearly 5% during a 13-week span that ended in January compared to the time frame in 2020.
Facebook users will soon see political ads again on their feeds. The social media giant says it plans to end its ban on those ads tomorrow. It began in November, around the time of the 2020 election. Facebook says it may make more changes to its policies regarding the ads. Platforms including Facebook are being scrutinized for social media's alleged role in raising tensions ahead of the Capitol siege on January 6th.
Leaders of big American companies are calling for legislation to be passed allowing Dreamers to become legal U.S. citizens. Dreamers are people who were brought into the U.S. illegally as children. The Coalition for the American Dream is made up of over 100 organizations, including Amazon, General Motors, and Target. That coalition sent a letter supporting the DREAM Act of 2021 to senators Wednesday. The reintroduced bill would allow Dreamers to apply for permanent resident status and later citizenship.
Well, it is 9:13, and like we said earlier, it is just beautiful out there today.
I couldn't really ask for much more in early March. Maddie, what are we looking at?
Well, temperatures near the 60-degree mark today. Find out when we expect to return to the 60s after the break.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
Every day,
Millions of people are connecting
and even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together.
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an
to
effort.
get to know each other,
On a deeper level. Father,
cosplayer,
mentor.
Actor.
It's time we take a step forward
it's time we take a step forward
Come together.
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Welcome back. You're taking a live look at our campus on this warm Wednesday. And Joey, it sounds like we've got sunshine on the way.
Yeah, really excited about that. Maddie?
We definitely do have sunshine on the way. There was a lot of sunshine out there today. I hope you all had a chance to get outside on campus today. It was absolutely beautiful. Temperatures reached up near the 60-degree mark, topping out at 59 for our high today. That is well above our average high that we should be seeing, 43 degrees for the first week of March. Now, taking a look at our current temperatures, still pretty warm out there, even though we are cooling down. 48 here in Muncie, a little bit cooler, 43 up to our north in Fort Wayne, upper 40s, 47 in Indianapolis. Now, even though it is cooling down, this is warmer than we were 24 hours ago, about 10 degrees warmer, give or take, 11 degrees warmer here in Muncie than we were 24 hours ago, about 12 degrees warmer in Indianapolis, 6 degrees warmer in Lafayette. Now, as we're taking a look on radar, what caused these temperatures to be in the 60s? Well, that is due to all the sunshine that we've been seeing. We're seeing absolutely nothing here on radar, and this is due to a high pressure system that we're tracking over here in Iowa. Now, this high pressure is going to hover in the Midwest over the next couple of days, bringing us plenty of sunshine, clearing conditions, and warmer temperatures. Now, timing this out on Precision Cast, we can see as we go from Wednesday into Thursday and even into Friday, clearing conditions remain the story for this week. We could see some scattered clouds, especially off to our southern counties on Friday. This is about 4 p.m. Those clouds then get out of there, paving the way for sunny skies heading into this weekend. As we head into tonight, into the next 8 hours, temperatures will drop from where they are right now in the mid to upper 40s, dropping down all the way into the lower 30s by the time we get to the early morning hours. We'll end tonight with a low of 27 degrees, mostly clear skies, those winds coming out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. As we head into the day tomorrow, those winds are still going to be coming from the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's going to make it feel a little bit colder, and temperatures are going to be colder than they were today. Tomorrow morning, we start out 29 degrees, mostly sunny at 8 a.m., warming up nicely, 40 degrees and sunny by the lunchtime hour, topping out at a high of only 47 degrees by 5 p.m. However, that is still above our average of 43 for this time of the year. Now, it might be cooler tomorrow, but according to the Climate Prediction Center, we're seeing a high probability of above average temperatures. That's what you see shaded here in red. Over the next 6 to 10 days from March 8th to March 12th, we're seeing this probability of above average, much more spring-like temperatures returning, and I cannot wait. Now, we're seeing these spring-like temperatures already here on the MIT's 7-day forecast. 47 tomorrow, 43 on Friday, plenty of sunshine heading into our weekend, 46 on Saturday, a warm up on Sunday at 51 degrees, and then we really do warm up at the end or the beginning of next week, 58 on Monday, 62, a return to the 60s is possible by the beginning of next week, 62 on Tuesday. Rain enters the forecast by this time next week at a high of 55 degrees.
And Maddie,
So,
I made a happy mistake this morning grabbing my winter coat. It looks like I might need it a little bit tomorrow, but it looks like we've got a nice weekend.
Yeah, you'll definitely want to grab a jacket with you as you head out tomorrow, but you know, you can ditch the coat in the afternoons. It's going to be absolutely beautiful.
That sounds so nice. I am looking so forward to that sunshine, Maddie. Thank you so much. Philip, what do we got coming up in sports?
A Ball State professor inspired the format of the NBA's biggest weekend. When it is and how he did it, next. And Ball State volleyball has been out of action. We'll be checking in with Coach Phillips and the team next in sports.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to theshelterpetproject.org and meet if you are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener and loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo, is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to theshelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Problems. The ones nobody talks about at cocktail parties. We go looking for them. No matter the obstacles, no matter the odds, we surround a community's most critical problems, and we fight. United Way fights for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in every community. Will you?
It doesn't take a scientist to cure hunger or a fancy economist to create safe housing. It takes imagination, creativity, sweat equity. When I think of kids going to school hungry, hunger, homelessness, in this land of plenty, seriously? Come on, we could fix this. Help out, or don't. The choice is yours.
Weeknights, NewsLink Indiana brings you the news before you go to bed.
But Friday mornings, you're waking up with Cardinal weather. We've got the latest news headlines.
Freezing temperatures have set in all the way down in Louisiana.
One man dead after flooding in Venice, Italy.
Up-to-the-minute weather conditions.
Cold temperatures are the story this morning.
And of course, lots of fun.
It is not
What
funny.
on earth is happening there?
I feel sorry for the little guy.
I've got my socks on. Annie with her curly hair, which is actually never curly. Join us Friday mornings at 8 on Facebook Live.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. I'm Philip Scherze with sports. As the NBA gears up for its annual All-Star Game, they'll use a unique format for the second straight year. The format is called Elam Ending, the invention of Ball State educational leadership professor Nick Elam. Elam has spent nearly 15 years creating this unique ending that aims to make for a more competitive finish. His dreams came true last year when the NBA called, wanting to use the format for the All-Star Game.
It just means so much to me because the NBA TV, that's the NBA's official outlet. That's their official network. So for them to just give me a little bit of time and acknowledge me, that means more than I can really express or that can be measured. So really excited about that opportunity. Hope to see this format implemented at the highest levels of play, being the NBA, the WNBA, NCAA Division I college basketball, and the Olympics.
Postponing the matches, however, won't keep the women's volleyball team from digging into the season and serving some heat. NewsLink Indiana's Imani Butts dives into the story.
After 2 weeks of being off the court, women's volleyball is ready to hit the floor and set themselves up for a win tomorrow against Ohio University. However, the Cardinals didn't pass up this opportunity to put in some extra work.
I think that was just a really good reset for our team to be able to, focus really specific attention on what each individual person needed to work on. I think that's going to translate, hopefully, this weekend and beyond as a good reset point and exactly what we needed.
But postponement does have its setbacks, affecting every player differently.
It can be very easy to get frustrated with all the things that are happening around us. So I think for me, it's just taking it one day at a time and being where my feet are, whatever moment it is, and coming into every match feeling confident and 100% prepared.
Historically, the Cardinals have been a force to be reckoned with on both sides of the ball, but after the last 4 losses, they're looking to kill their streak.
In the past, we've really hung our hats on, as Ball State volleyball is, serving, passing, and defense. And I think we've just gotten a little sloppy, a little bit undisciplined. And, when you're constantly going back and forth and your season gets changed and you're not able to touch the ball consistently, that's hard to maintain that ball control. And so we've really put an emphasis on that. And you have to have good ball control to be competing for a championship.
The Cardinals have 1 month to prepare for the MAC tournament, eyeing that MAC title once again. In Muncie, Imani Butts, NewsLink, Indiana.
Meanwhile, men's volleyball heads to Chicago to take on number 5 ranked Lewis University. The Cardinals will take on the Flyers for the first of 2 matches, Friday at 8 p.m. They'll follow that up with a Saturday night match with tip-off at 7. Now, it's so amazing to see the NBA All-Star Game. I know it's kind of disappointing that it's not in Indianapolis this year, but having such a unique Ball State connection is really kind of fun.
That is so crazy that it traveled all the way from Ball State to make its own mark on the NBA. I think that's really awesome.
Yeah, and definitely watching the game, the last All-Star game, I love the way that ending is. I think it's so entertaining.
It's so different than a normal game, but it really makes it competitive there.
And I always joke about not being a sports fanatic, but when I hear March Madness, I come from a basketball family, so my ears definitely perk up. Hard to believe it's already March, but we're super excited for it. Philip, thank you so much. The Miss Universe pageant is coming back, when the competition is and how it'll look different.
Plus, get ready for Girl Scout cookie season. The lofty goal for one troop. Stay with us.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just like the rules to surviving Zombieland, there are steps you can take to be prepared for an emergency.
It's the right thing to do.
Talk with your family to make a plan. Look for safe areas to meet up if separated. And stock up on supplies. It's never too early to get prepared. So start now.
Right now?
Right now. You can't predict emergencies, but you can be ready.
You're welcome, America.
Visit ready.gov today to learn more.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. It's time for us to take a look at what's trending.
Joining us now is NewsLink Indiana's Rebecca Rosado. Rebecca, what do you have for us?
Good evening, guys. Get your ball gowns and your crowns ready. The Miss Universe pageant is coming back. After over a year-long hiatus, contestants from all over the globe will be competing for the title of Miss Universe. 2019 winner Zubzini Tunzi made headways when she became the first black woman from South Africa to win. Now she'll be passing down her crown. The competition will be held on May 16th at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. The new Miss Universe may not have won her crown yet, but the Girl Scouts of Troop 64224 sure have won theirs. The girls live in a Micah house, an emergency homeless shelter, but they don't let that stop them. Due to COVID-19, the troop had a goal of selling only 1,000 boxes of cookies. With the help of the community, the girls passed that 5 times over. They sold over 5,000 boxes and even sold at least 1 box in all 50 states. The Micah House began its Girl Scout program in 2018, with the earnings going towards sponsoring the girls for field trips throughout the year.
And that is so inspiring to see.
Yeah, and I, for one, love Girl Scout cookies, especially Thin Mints.
Thin Mints are the way to go, absolutely.
All right, Rebecca, thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to Girl Scout cookie season now, and I'm also looking forward to some of those warmer temperatures and sunshine. Mallory, what are we looking at?
Well, there's a lot to look forward to on the mid-7-day forecast. We're going to see cooler temperatures to end the week, 47 on Thursday, 43 on Friday. Plenty of sunshine, though, as we head into the weekend, and a warm-up on the way, 46 on Saturday, 51 on Sunday, still staying sunny, and then temperatures rebound into the upper 50s, even the 60s, 58 on Monday, 62 on Tuesday, before rain enters the forecast by this time next week.
And I think I saw a 62 on Tuesday. That is so unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm super excited for Tuesday if that's the case.
Sunshine all the way across the board. Warm temperatures all the way across the board. I am so looking forward to it. Well, that'll do it for us tonight here on NewsLink Indiana. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night at 9, streaming live on the NewsLink Indiana Facebook page.
And for news anytime, anywhere, go to ballstatedaily.com. Have a great night.